Okay, now that spring is in the full swing of things, it's in the garden constantly. And today is vegetable number 4 in the video game garden. You guys are gonna like this one. These are Skyrim potatoes. So join me on this epic journey of planting Skyrim potatoes. Now, if you've never planted potatoes before, they are by far one of the easiest vegetables to plant. But you could totally do this with any of the potatoes from your kitchen. In fact, if your potatoes start to grow eyes, you can take them outside and plant them. But today we have dark reds. I mean, quite literally, look at that. It is just an old potato. This is like what happens when you let your potatoes go for too long. Looks like an alien. Ooh, look at these things. They are ready to rock and roll. Huh? But here's the deal. I actually will take these potatoes and cut them so we can now have 2 potato plants. In fact, most of the time, you could actually cut off every single one of these eyes and it will form its own potato plant. So now that we have most of our potatoes cut in halves or in thirds, what a lot of people like to do is actually let them sit and dry for a day or 2, because that gives you the best chance of this thing not catching some kind of disease. But we're just gonna go ahead and plant these. I'm gonna break all the rules today. Another really fun little fact about this galvanized tub here is it doesn't have a bottom. So you could totally overwater everything in here and it's just gonna drain out into the regular garden bed, which is only going to help things. With these guys, I really don't want to go too deep, and you don't want to plant them too close together. If you already have eyes that are sprouting like this, you'll want to plant this facing up. The potatoes absolutely love loose soil like this, because what you're going to want to do once these things start to sprout is you're going to want to continue to mound up the dirt over the tops of the newly formed potatoes. Okay, and just for those of you who did watch the live stream a couple weeks ago when I planted potatoes in this galvanized tub, let's take a look and see where they're at after all the rainfall we've gotten. See this little guy? That's the start of a potato. We also got one here. We got one popping up here. We got a real big one popping up here. They're really starting to pop. I'm really excited about it. And there you go. Phase number 3 down. That is the Elder Scrolls Skyrim potatoes. They may not give you a lot of health. 1 point, I believe, in the game, but they can be sold, they can be cooked into stews. And I can't wait to see what you suggest I plant in the video game garden next.